Hi, my name is Adriana Carlesimo, and I'm a hypnotherapist and EFT practitioner based in New York. And today I wanted to do an EFT tapping video around hopelessness. It's a theme that's been coming up with some friends, some clients, and within myself in moments as well. And just recognizing that feeling hopeless about anything in any circumstance isn't a helpful way to be experiencing it. That doesn't mean it's not valid. However, getting into a more optimistic headspace can put you into a better energy to then, believe that things can change and be open to miracles happening. So, we're going to start by tapping on the karate chop point. Basically, if you've never done this before, you're going to follow along with the point that I'm tapping on and just repeat what I'm saying. Even though I've been feeling really hopeless, I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I am feeling hopeless and like things can never change, it feels like things are never going to get better. I still deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. Even though I've been feeling really hopeless lately and I've been finding myself in a state of despair, I still deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. And I accept how I'm feeling. Okay. Now, tapping right on the eyebrow point, right about at the start of the eyebrow. I feel really hopeless right now. Next to the eye, I feel really, really hopeless. Under the eye, I feel like there's no way out of this. Under the nose, I just can't even imagine how things will get better. On the chin, and it just feels like this issue is never going to end. Collarbone, it feels like there's just no solution for this. Under the armpit, and it just feels like I'm always going to feel hopeless. Top of the head, it feels like I'll never feel better. Eyebrow point, because it feels like the situation can never get better. Next to the eye, and that makes me feel really, really hopeless. Under the eye, and it makes me feel really stuck in this very dark place. Under the nose, and I feel like I don't know how to come out of this. On the chin, all of this hopelessness that I'm carrying. Collarbone, this hopelessness that I feel in my stomach and in my heart, or you can say wherever you're feeling it in your body. Under the armpit, this hopelessness that feels really, really heavy. Top of the head, and it just feels like I'm never going to feel differently about this. Eyebrow point, and that's causing a sense of despair. Next to the eye, and I just feel really, really hopeless right now. Under the eye, I feel like things are never going to get better. Under the nose, I feel like this issue is never going to resolve. On the chin, and I feel super pessimistic right now. Collarbone, and I'm worried that things are never going to change. Under the armpit, and that makes me feel really stuck in this feeling of hopelessness. Top of the head, it feels like things are just always going to be like this. eyebrow point. And I want to begin to release this feeling of hopelessness. Next to the eye, but I still feel really, really hopeless. Under the eye, but I want to begin to feel that things could change for the better. Under the nose, but it just feels like there is no way out of this. On the chin, I want to begin to believe there might be a way out. Collarbone, I want to stay open to the possibility that things could get better. Under the armpit, but I still feel like I'm in such a state of despair. Top of the head. But I realize that feeling in a state of despair is unhelpful. So I want to begin to release this feeling. Eyebrow point. But I just feel so completely hopeless right now. Next to the eye, like I can't even see a light at the end of the tunnel. Under the eye, I just feel stuck in this really dark place. Under the nose, but I want to begin to get unstuck. On the chin, I want to begin to release this feeling of hopelessness. Collarbone, I want to begin to feel that things can change for the better. Under the armpit, I want to begin to believe that things can change for the better. Top of the head, I want to stay open to the possibility that things can get better. Eyebrow point. So, all of this feeling of hopelessness. Next to the eye, this hopelessness that I feel in my stomach and in my heart. Under the eye, I choose to let it go. Under the nose, but I really just feel like there is no way out of this. There is no solution. On the chin, I choose to know that it's okay if I don't have all the answers right now. Collarbone, I choose to stay open to the idea that things can change for the better. Under the armpit. So, all of this feeling of hopelessness. Top of the head, I choose to let it go. Eyebrow point, but this feeling of despair. Next to the eye, I choose to release that despair. Under the eye, but I'm really worried that things are never going to get better. I just can't understand how they'll get better. Under the nose, I choose to be open to change and to hope. On the chin, I choose to believe that things can get better. Collarbone, but I just feel all this darkness and I don't know how to come out of it. Under the armpit, I choose to believe that things can get better. Top of the head, I choose to stay hopeful. Eyebrow point. So I choose to let go of any feelings of despair. Next to the I choose to release this feeling of hopelessness at a cellular level. Under the I choose to believe that hope is possible. Under the nose, I choose to know that this issue won't last forever. There is some solution out there. On the chin, and even if I can't see it right now, I choose to trust that things can change for the better. Collarbone, I choose to believe that things can shift in ways that I couldn't even possibly imagine right now. Under the armpit, I choose to believe that this issue can fully go away and be resolved. Top of the head, I choose to stay open to miracles. And then once you're done, take a nice deep breath. And just check in with yourself. Notice how intense that feeling of hopelessness still is for you. And then feel free to rewind and rewatch that as many times as you need until you get it into a place that feels much more manageable. And if you enjoyed this, please give this video a like and you can subscribe to my channel as well.